Hello everyone, today we are discussing about what is REST API. Let us move on to our agenda. Here we can see what is the API and what is the different types of APIs and what is the REST API and advantages of REST API. Before understanding REST API, we should have awareness on what is API. Here now we are tracing what is API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. As per Wikipedia definition, in computer programming, an application programming interface is a set of subroutine definitions, protocols, and tools for building software and applications. In my terms, two independent platform applications talk each other. Here we can see different types of APIs. Actually, these are not official APIs. Myself, I am defined for understanding purpose. So let us move on to what are. First one is the operating system API. This is one of the key role API, a operating system API which allow run applications on device. For example, you can't run Android applications on Windows. Second one is the class based APIs, which is used for mapping the two or more programs at one place. Example, Android programming. Third one is the hardware API. This API provides a communication between operating system and hardware. Example, Windows drivers. Finally, our turn reached. Here, fourth one is the web-based API. What is the web-based API? Look at once. Web services are open standard-based web applications that interact with other web applications for the purpose of exchanging data. What this means? Open standard based web applications. A backend application access another backend application, and here try to understand how data exchange between them. Actually, various architecture styles are there, but here I am illustrating three types. One is the XML, and second one is the SOAP, and third one is the HTTP. XML and SOAP is the different approach, but now we are take HTTP. We can build a web service using HTTP because HTTP gives for accessing resources easily. Means you can pass URL, then you get resources of that application. Move on. What is REST API? The REST means representational state transfer. A REST API built from REST architecture for web-based applications. I said earlier, REST API is works on HTTP. Means you can perform CUD operations also using URL or URI. Okay, let us move on. REST API flow. Here I am create one Java application which is written by some business logic. Other side a Python application is there which is written by Python code. Here we can see both are different languages, which means two different languages can't understand it that environment. But REST API solve this problem by using request and response, which is work on HTTP protocols. We can perform CUD operations also using this REST API. Now let us move on to advantages of REST API. Independent of the type of platform or language. Earlier we see a Java application communicate, Python application can communicate each other. There is no problem, there is no platform required for the performing the REST API. Stateless client server protocols. This is inheritance from the HTTP protocols, which means a client data never saved on server. Third one is the visibility, reliability, and scalability. You can build REST API small scale applications to large scale applications also. Thanks for watching. We will meet in another section.